What did you just say?
This flooring has enough gray undertone to make that pop.
Oh yeah, buddy. You saw from that little clip right there, we got Matt to meet us at Menards the other day. Look at some windows, some lights and things like that. So that's just a little taste. We've got more of that video. It's pretty funny. Welcome and howdy everybody. It's Grandpa Doss Farms. How are you? Glad y'all could come along. Hope everybody's doing good today. And by the way, the daylight saving time question that I asked you to get your opinion on how you felt about it one way or the other. Man, I was so amazed at some of the answers and the pros and the cons, and I learned some things, and I'm going to share those with you because it's very entertaining. If you haven't read any of the comments or anything like that, you don't quite know what I'm talking about, but I appreciate y'all's feedback about daylight savings time. I know that we feed animals on our channel. We have animals, and oh, wait a second. Speaking of animals, what are you doing? You're busted. She's out there sweeping the porch.
Out here with the dog, but you know.
I thought you were going to join me later on. Are you going to join me?
Sure.
All right. Grandma's going to help us do something later on, but I told her I'd go ahead and get started. We'll get to the animals, but listen, the weather here, right now, look at this, folks. It's gorgeous today. It's amazing how 48 hours, 72 hours ago, tornadoes, thunderstorms, all heck broke loose. And here we are, and that's just kind of how it is. But I got to get some things done. We've got about 2 days of some really good weather, 75, 80 degrees. In fact, I got my short breeches on. It's so warm out here, I couldn't pass it up. Here's one thing I got to do. I got to get in this garden. I got to get all these raised beds tilled up and look at the, hang on, let me go over here. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. I got you. There's Mama. Mama's going to go poo-poo in there, aren't you? I know you are. You're going to go wee-wee in the garden. Don't look, Dad. Look at the daylilies. Daylilies are popping up, but look what else is popping up. All that spring grass. Look at that. I got to get in there and mow all that. Daylilies, you can see them. Little higher parts right there. I got to get in there and till all that up. Oh my goodness. It's great on the one hand that they're all coming up, but I got some other stuff to do, and I got to come over here and take care of this. That's what summertime is. That's what happens. Not only do you have all the care of the animals that it's normal, all the regular stuff you have to do, any spring cleaning, getting the hay out of the big pen, cleaning up the chicken coop, then you got to add mowing the yard to it. And that's okay. I'm looking forward to doing it. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to do some work on the chicken coop first. I got to change that sand out in there. That's one big thing. I wanted to clean up that area where the chickens are. Make sure get all that nasty, dusty sand out of there. Because what happens is not only does the sand have a little dust in it, not a lot, but then you mix that chicken manure in, and then it really makes, it makes a lot of dust when I clean it up and when they walk on it. And one of the things the chickens need, their respiratory systems are not the greatest. So we have to make that area in there as dust-free as possible so they can breathe easy. There's something else I got going on too. Oh, look at here. We're bouncing all over the place today. Look at that. See that egg right there? Now, I didn't lay that. I know you didn't. I think that's one of our leghorns. Why they laid it out here, I don't know. Except for the fact that yesterday I went into the garage and I was doing some stuff in there, and I heard some rustling around, and I'm thinking, what in the world is that? One of the leghorns was, with the noise, one of the leghorns was in the corner on top of a box on the bottom of a bottom shelf, and she laid an egg. So I went over there and got the egg, and I thought, if she did that once, she might do it again. I moved that box. I kid you not, I found 10 eggs back there underneath that box on the floor in the garage. So that's 10 eggs. So that's one a day. So you've been doing it for almost 2 weeks. So I tried to bottleneck that area up so that, to where she can't get in there. Well, I left this morning to go work out and run some errands, and I came back. When I came back, she comes screaming out of the garage. I haven't checked yet to see if there's an egg in there, but I hope not. I got to break her habit of laying eggs. You didn't lay it, did you, big fella? Oh, Dad, don't be silly. I don't lay eggs. All right, let's see what I got to do in here. But I thought maybe you guys would come along with me today and help me out here. Oh, my goodness. Remember last year I had 3 different kinds of sand in here, kind of experimenting with them. I found one that I like that's reasonably priced. Hey, girlfriend, you hopping down? Are you going to go? Let's see it. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Looking for a landing area. Still looking. If I get closer, she'll go. Ready? Here comes a flutter. Go. I know you're close. Don't be scared. You can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I know you want to. You can do it. There we go. There we go. Whoa, nice one. Now we got a couple of girls in here laying some eggs, but I don't think they'll care. But I'm going to get these things out of here. Kind of do a little bit of a spring cleaning and get some new sand in here for these guys. So I decided on one particular kind of sand. It's this multi-purpose sand down here. I got that at Lowe's. Alrighty, so let's get that done. I want to carry these things out. It's kind of one of those nasty jobs, but it's got to be done. Okay. Oh, I don't know any easy way to do it, girls. Just take these trays out. You know what? Dump this over here. Whew. There's one. I'll wash that out. Okay. You girls gonna help me? I think we got to come up with a better plan. You know what? I think we do, Mags. He's gonna he don't want any part of that. He'll take off. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I brought me a bucket over here. Instead of trying to get those trays out with all that sand, dumping them out, I'll just put in this bucket, carry the trays out, and I get some of this sand out of here. But you can see right now how dusty that is. Some of you all are gonna be screaming I should have a mask on, and you're right, but it's all right. It's not that terribly bad. Some of that's chicken manure. You know what? I got to put a mask on. Time out. Oh, yeah, that's not very smart. It's too dusty. I'm going to breathe all that in. All right, put that in there. All right, let's see. Let's take this over here. Should I put this on the garden? Should I put that? It takes about 90 days for chicken manure to digest. You know what I mean? Not digest. Oh, see how dusty that is? That's the kind of sand I'm trying to get, see that? I'm trying to get away from right there. Now I know part of that's chicken manure, but that's just dusty. It's a nasty job, folks. It truly is. If you've ever cleaned out chicken coop, if you've had chickens, you know, that's just part of it. I ought to have that exhaust fan on. Whew, mercy. Check this out. Got our 2 Wyandottes and taking a dust bath. They're exactly like, see that? Is that cool looking? Side by side. Little dust bath action. Take a little dust bath. Helps them out. Keeps the mites down, all the critters. They know what they're doing, getting dust under their feathers. Tell me if this looks any better. Remember what it looked like before? Oh man. Tell you what, that's just got that little pile right there. Miss Helen's been with me the entire time, hanging in there. Miss Helen, we're just about done. Yeah, let's get this part right here. Yep, that'll be much better, won't it, girls? Also, I bought some new nesting pads for their nesting boxes. I've tried about everything I know to try. You know, I've had the ones that material that, I don't even know what you call it, straw-like stuff with the paper on the back. And when that gets dirty and you take out the poo, it pretty much tears them up. I went with kind of a rubberized mat that's in there now. And that gets dirty and you can rewash them, but they flatten out. And to me, they don't look like they're very comfortable to lay on. So I bought some different ones and I'll show them to you here. And we're going to try those. They're also washable, but I think over time they kind of are biodegradable too, but that's fine. And I just want to try to give them something easier for me to clean off of, because my birds, sometimes at night they roost in there and they'll poo in there. And then in the morning they get in there to lay their eggs, and there it is, you know. I can't really stop that, but I do want something that I can clean off, and it's much more comfortable. So we'll tackle that next. But in fact, we'll do that before I put those pans in here and fill those up with sand, and we'll see what that looks like. Is she coming out? Helen, aren't you done, honey? Aren't you done yet? Are you just laying on them? Do I need to get the eggs out from underneath you? I know, you're not Helen. Is that Ginger? Did you get done laying your egg? You're good? Yeah, she had a couple eggs in there. I got them. So, all right, well, thank you. I'm going to finish this up, okay? That way you got a nice, clean place to lay in tomorrow. All right, you're fine. I got your egg. They're all in there. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 of them. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, good job. Thank you, honey. Hey, girls, let me get in here and suck these out real quick, okay? Let me get this cleaned out real quick, and you get in there. If you need to lay an egg, you can lay an egg. I think I got a couple of birds who want to lay eggs, so I need to get my pads in there real quick. They're in there squawking anyway. Hang on, honey, I'm getting there. I'm getting it. These are 100% coconut COIR, coconut coir, coconut something or other. Washable, reusable, fully biodegradable, egg protection design, triple thickness for warmth, right here like that. So they wash and reuse, then earth won't lose. Okay, there you go. We're environmentally friendly now. Now I always do at some point, I might bring a little straw over or something, a little hay down the road, but for right now I'm going to put these in there and see how they like them. Those are pretty neat. Smell like, I don't know, coconut. You put the lime in the coconut. You put the lime in the coconut. I know, Mom always says, does everything have to be a song? Yeah, it does. Music soothes my soul, folks. I was singing these chickens yesterday. Oh, y'all know the song Chevy Van? I won't sing it, but you know what I'm talking about. You Don't Talk About by Sammy John. Great song. Great song. Good little tune. Look at that, how nice and clean that is now. Look at there. She can't wait to get in there. Look at that. She wants in there. Look at that. Isn't that neat? All right, I'm going to shut the door. Here we go. Hey, I want to show you what I did. I'm glad you're out here.
Show me what you did.
Grandmama.
Show me what you did.
Well, it was time to do some work in here, and I didn't get to show everybody the finished product, but see how nice. Come here. What do you think?
Wow.
That look different?
That looks a lot different.
It's a lot better.
Somebody's laying an egg.
Uh-huh.
Be quiet.
You see that? Yeah, I got that sand in there, and
Wow.
yeah. Now that is not, believe it or not, that is not the sand I wanted. I've got to call Shannon and figure out which one. That's not it. I can add to it, but you know, I want the least amount of dust as possible. That looks great. I do have to take the, what do you call that vacuum cleaner, the shop vac, and I got to suck all this stuff out of here, all the spider webs. I couldn't because some of the girls wanted to lay eggs.
I feel like we're bothering the ones trying to lay
Hang on a
eggs.
second. I'm going to see.
I know how it is to be birthing and have people walking in your room. You know, it's just kind of uncomfortable.
Yes. Yeah. Well, nobody laid eggs. I got some new nesting pads, but
There's a whole bunch of eggs in there on the deck.
Yeah, I already cleaned some. I got some of those out, but I put new. I hope this doesn't keep them from laying eggs in there. But I'm gonna have to put a little straw or hay. But anyhow, folks, that looks much better.
It does.
I like it.
Smells better too.
All right. Hey, you know what we gotta do? I gotta do the wormy
Not
dance.
we, you.
Yeah, let's
I'll
do that.
hold the camera. You
Come
go
on.
dance. I think you should do what Matt does and make it rain when you're dancing.
Well, Matt's making it rain though. Is taking handfuls and
Just don't take handfuls. Just take a little bit.
while you're dancing, while I'm
While
doing
you're
it.
dancing.
I'm not sure I'm coordinated enough to do that, honey.
If you were coordinated enough to do it.
I can't do it. I can't. I will take this opportunity to tell you about one lady. She says, I fast forward through your wormy dance, and she goes, do you do that every day?
Every day.
Only when you
Sometimes
watch.
Twice a day.
I only do it when you watch.
Sometimes he practices in the house.
I feed these chickens, let me get on my soapbox, 14 times a week, 7 times 2, okay?
You did that without a calculator.
I sing to them pretty much every day. Do I do the wormy dance every day? I'm not going to tell you.
Yes, he does.
I'm not going to tell
Yes,
you.
he does.
I'm not going to tell you. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it at least twice. I can't do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Da, 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 da. In shorts yet. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da,
Said
da,
in shorts yet.
And when somebody
correct?
questions it, guess what I
Did
do?
you say in shorts yet?
Da, da, da,
Because it didn't come out that way. They're going to hear it
da, da, da.
the way I heard
Really?
it.
Okay. Well, just
He
do what you got to
doesn't
do, honey.
care what he
Da, 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 da. And when somebody makes fun of me and says you do it every day, you know what I do? Tell them, honey. I make it extra long. It's extra long. And I just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, you're scaring the chickens.
Da, 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 da. There we go.
Can I open my eyes now?
Yes. Do I do it every day? Do I
Did you
do
hear
it
what I
every
was
day?
getting on to you for?
What, hon?
You said 2 words so fast that it sounded like one word that you shouldn't say.
Well, just pretend I didn't say that, because I didn't.
I know you didn't, but that's
Here
why I
goes.
was trying to get you to stop talking and hear what I was saying. But that's okay. I'm the editor. I'll leave it in there and just put, he didn't
Yeah.
say what you thought he
There
said.
you go. So if they got it on closed captioning, you know
I
what
don't
mean?
know what closed captioning
Here,
will get out of it, but I
we
know
need
what
that
I
one
got
here.
out of it.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm about wore out after that chicken thing, man. I'm wore out. Here, Helen. Let me just throw a few in here.
I'm worn out too.
Yeah. Oh, you got work. You still got work to do. I already told everybody we got to go do something. Here, girls. Here we go. Come here. Come on. Here's just a
You
little bit.
let up on the worms.
I'm done right now, hon. I'm done.
Yeah.
I did. All right. So because we spent so much time over here with the chickens already, I already gave them fresh
What's
water.
laying
They
on
got food.
What's laying on the floor before under the door?
Oh, I was missing that. I'm glad you. Hang on.
I have to follow him around, people.
Hang on.
Things end up in the refrigerator, and
That's my scraper, and I had misplaced it a while ago, and I thought, doggone it. Oh, you found it. Well, I'm glad you came out, honey. Glad you came out. All right. Did you think it's warm out here, isn't it? Isn't it nice?
it feels great. It
It's
really
very
does.
nice. Feels great.
I was out with Shadow for quite a bit.
What'd you do?
Played on the back porch.
You did?
Yeah,
Well, ain't that nice?
you thought so.
Very nice. Very good. That's very unusual.
Are we going to be friends?
That a boo sits there and lets you pet him like that.
You, aren't I? I'm getting to pet you. I am.
That's why I'm trying not to get too close, because
I know.
there we go.
You don't want it on film, huh? You don't want any proof that you got petted.
Yeah.
Yep,
He said, I
he's
don't want to
done.
show that I'm too affectionate. Sorry. You little stinker.
He's
Got it on
been there
video.
for minutes.
Got it
5
on video
minutes.
now.
Look who else is coming.
There we go. Yeah.
Look who else is here. I know. I know. I saw what you were licking a minute ago. Could we just pass on the kisses? Yeah. I know.
So give mom
Love
kisses.
you both.
It's kind of rough on them right now. It's over 80 degrees, so
Yeah,
they're
they're
pretty hot.
They're hot.
Supposed to be that way today and tomorrow.
Let's
so
go down where the pigs are.
yeah, let's go down there and feed pigs.
Dirt. Dirt don't hurt.
What you want?
I know what you're thinking. If only I could get that.
Well, I'll tell you what, a second ago I was down there giving Fox his food, and he walks up to me. I didn't see him. He walks up behind me. He takes his paw and takes it all the way down the middle of my back. Not once, but like 3 times.
Yep.
I think you drew blood, big man.
You got to watch out for
Oh,
it. 'cause,
my
man,
goodness.
it's just automatic with him.
I got a knife. Oh, you got, oh, okay. Peels off. All right, here we go. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Here, I'll walk ahead of you. I'll walk ahead of you. Come on. Did you scare them?
I tried.
Oh, they're not
Oh,
scared.
it didn't work.
They don't
worry.
care. They've heard that so much, you know, they don't
nobody
care.
cares.
Come on, choo-choo train. We want to take it over about like that, and then,
Okay.
because that overlaps that by a good 1.5 inches, almost 2, okay?
Perfect.
Let's run it right here.
Yep. You may hold it to the other side.
Well, I do need to get that up, make sure that's, whoops. Well,
Let me get on the other side of you.
I don't know if you can. How can you? Now I'll take that side.
Are we up high enough?
Is that right? Not like that.
Yep.
I got 2 washers on there. Guess it doesn't matter, I guess.
Well, do you have one for the other side if you leave?
I do, but oh my goodness. How did I do that?
I don't know. It's not my day to watch you.
I mean, it's always your day to watch me. Always have to watch me.
You gotta hold on to your. I'm gonna fall off the
Okay, here we go.
deck.
Now let's see. There we go. All right.
Wanna trade me sides?
Yeah, let me. Oh, you got it. I got it. Yeah. You want to put one in the middle, or doesn't matter, does it?
No, I don't think we need it in the middle.
Wow. Yeah, let's stand that up. Should stand up, shouldn't it?
No, I don't think so.
It's not, is
It will
it?
against that north wall.
Yeah, but I got to get.
Yeah, you gotta get over there.
I know it.
Put it in the corner.
Yeah, I'll get the hay later.
So,
You want to stand that up?
just so we can see the wet spot. I mean, it's not gonna hurt the
I could
metal,
have put
but
this behind the
It looks dry.
Yeah, right there. See it? See that?
Yeah, but is that because the hay was wet and you oh, I see.
No.
There's a spot there.
Is it, how far does it go? Oh, that's a board right there.
That's your mat.
Oh, is that the mat? Oh, okay. Over here, honey. See that? It's still wet right there. Sure is.
Well, let's leave it undone so it can
Yeah.
dry out, and we'll see.
Well, I just don't. If it's coming in here and running down, but at some point it falls down here. It doesn't run down here. So I don't know. Like I said, we don't have to be in here when it rains.
Yeah.
So next time we get a hard rain, once you run on down here.
You know what? I would do
Good
it
idea.
just so
Would
I
you?
could see
Good.
where
That'd be great.
it's coming
Okay. We'll find it.
in. Yep.
We'll find it.
Oh, yep.
Well, that's it for the day. I'm done, babe. But we do have, like I talked about in the first part of the video, we got Matt at Menards.
Yep.
That's the title of the book. Matt, there we
Menards.
go. Matt goes to Menards. How's that? You know what? So y'all watch this and we'll meet you down there on the porch. Hey. Yeah, you thought you were going to get out of it today, didn't you?
Yeah, well,
What's up, man? Huh?
close to my face for this.
You're good.
It's
You're
early
good.
in the morning. What time is it?
It's 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Afternoon. What are you going to buy?
You're gonna buy me a bunch of windows and stuff, Mom said.
Well, Mom she's on the ball.
I figured.
She'll show you.
What was priced?
See, folks, this is why you let them show up first. Everything's already picked out.
Grids or no grids?
One type of window.
No grid.
One type of window.
Just one window only.
Yes.
I know, just one.
Well,
But no, you get a bunch.
that you would like would just be the one like was in this picture that you liked.
I really like
See
that
that?
look. Did you see this?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
If I could find that, I think you would like that. I don't think you're going to care for this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I would
I will trust you. But what choice do I have?
Because you don't know
I
anything.
don't know what I'm doing.
You know anything. Don't know
I don't
nothing.
even know how to open these windows. You have to show me how to use
You
them.
don't open your windows, that's why. Let's look at floor coverings. I want to get your
Floor
opinion.
coverings. Oh, I'm excited.
Yay!
He doesn't need another chew toy.
But it's hickory.
He
smoke
doesn't
scent.
need another chew
But it's-
toy. He's got 30. I don't care if it's made
Pretty
of gold,
tricky, yeah.
young man.
I don't even know what that means.
If you want to get it
Pretty
and
tricky.
you want to chew on it, that's fine.
I'll try it. It's the same with the laundry room, right?
Yeah.
Are we doing
The
something
laundry room, I
pre-built?
may have to, well, I don't know. I'm going to look at that because I may want the countertop like ours has.
He's going to put a gym in his house, so we're
Yeah.
looking at some little sinks. What's that? Shower floor?
Is that floor or wall, Mom?
That's wall.
Wall,
In
sorry.
floor, in
Floor and
The whole
wall in
thing.
the shower? Wow, nice.
That's a good time.
This is what we're thinking about, shower,
Yeah.
for him, shower, floor and walls. Decisions.
I'm glad Mom and you know what you're doing.
I don't, honey. I don't.
I
Mom
just walk around
knows.
and go,
That's what Mom just says stuff, and I go,
do this the whole time.
That's right. I've done that for 45 years.
It's worked out well for
It
you.
worked out great. I'm still with her. What did you just say?
I said this has enough. Well, first off, it has the pepper look, but this flooring has enough gray undertone to make that pop. So Mom was very proud that I said words that sounded like
Wow.
I knew what I was talking
I
about.
do
Coming
things
right along.
backwards. I pick out like the flooring and all, and then
Okay.
I go and I pick out the wall color that looks good with that flooring. And I wish they had a sample of this.
I'm with you.
I was saying it goes over my head.
Oh, if y'all don't care, I'm going to have a Gatorade while we rock and talk. Man, beautiful day.
You scared Miss Kitty off.
Why? She'll be back.
Wow.
She ain't scared of me. She ain't scared of nobody. See, I'm not. Well, that was fun at Menards with Matt.
It was.
You know, we got a few more things to look at. You know what I'd like to see?
What?
Keeping it real. Matt is very good with his money.
Frugal is the word.
Frugal is the word.
Yes.
And he's having a little bit of anxiety about the new house. We're going to do it. He wants to do it, but he's worried about the future and how much this and how much that. And Mom's got it under control. She understands it because she's done it jillions of times. Just pray for Matt that he can look forward to the house. He wants to be out here. And
Pray for
that-
me that I don't hurt Matt.
Pray.
Last night I was just ready to
Okay,
say.
well, Mom's going to take it a lot further than I would. But anyway, he's just having a little anxiety about some cost.
Last night just blew my mind. So,
Yeah, he was a little excited last night about how much things are and
well,
so forth. But
when you turn a bid into the bank, you turn in the highest number you think it could possibly be. And he asked me outright what the price was going to be. And I told him, I said, this is not the price, but this is what I turned into the bank. And I tried to explain that. Because if you underestimate, then you got to go back in and ask for more money, and that's not cool. So I was trying to explain all that to him, but it's like I told Ralph, I can't not tell him. He needs to know, but he's got to understand. But all he hears is one thing. And I mean, from that point on, it went downhill fast. It did. I was just like, hey, you know what? We're not out any money except what you paid to bring the water under the road. Dad and I will reimburse you, and we'll just use that for the pigs and the animals. And all of a sudden, he went, no, wait a minute, you know.
he wants to be out here, but he went from building a modest house,
Very
really
modest.
very modest house, to wanting to live in a cigar
One
box.
bedroom
One
with a
bedroom
garage
with a garage.
and a bathroom.
Yeah, he said, give me a bathroom, one garage, and a bedroom. And he said, and the weight room.
Yeah, the weight room. He
And he
wanted
said,
the gym.
I'm good. He's worrying about the future, things that haven't even happened, and I know he's praying about it, but he needs to turn it over to God and trust. I mean, you know, folks, until the door's closed, keep going through them.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you don't do anything, you'll never do anything. Does that make sense?
It does, but last night
gotta
my
step
prayer
out.
was, God, if this is not meant to
I
be,
know.
shut
I
that door.
Prayed it myself this morning.
Slam it hard.
Yeah, mine was, you know, God, you're in control, and if your will be done. He calls us every night.
Mm-hmm.
He'll call us tonight after work, and he'll say, hey, you know, we'll see. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at. But it's all good. It's good. Don't stress that look. You can see the face right here. See that face?
I'm not stressed
Stress
because if he said tomorrow, Mom, I told him, I said, you've got a beautiful home where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
I said, just stay put, because
Yeah.
by the time he sells his house, with the amount of equity he has in it, he's going to end up in this brand new house about
Mm-hmm.
the same.
Yeah.
And he knows that, but I just don't think it's sinking in. And I just, you know, if he's comfortable where he's at, stay where you're at.
Yeah, it's Matt. It's just,
It is.
It's just
It is
Matt.
Matt's
It's Matt.
personality.
It's Matt's personality,
Yeah.
folks. He's a good man.
Oh, he is.
He's a good
great.
man, and I tell you what, you want to a certain degree to be like him with finances. He's very good with
Yeah,
his
he
money.
is.
He's
He is.
excellent. I would rather have him that way than going the other way and just building something he can't afford. But listen, Christmas time, birthdays,
Oh,
he
yeah.
is
Very
so
generous.
I mean, he is generous. He comes over here. Do you want me to go? I'll buy that. No, I'll buy. I'll pay for that. Here, we would leave somewhere, and even if this person got a tip or something, he'd go back in and he'd go, hey, he goes, he'll go back in and give him $10 or 20.
Yeah, he
Just
overtip. from what we
overtip just
did.
because. So that's his. But on himself, he's thinking, okay, I may not be able to want to do this. You know,
But every other week, he was paying for dinner, because you know that's what he wanted to do. So we let him do it. Well, he's building a house now, and I said, that's a light fixture. Just, you know, let us do the
Yeah,
dinner.
it's okay.
You know, and I do appreciate it. I really do. But I also don't think you can be so obsessed with money that you
don't do anything
afraid
at
to,
all.
yeah, afraid to turn loose of it.
Well,
you know?
yeah. I mean, you can't take, you know, money on a hearse, or you can't take it with you. I mean, you
The
can
other
leave it
day-
to people, which is great, you know.
You
But
put the water under the road, right? They
Yeah.
automatically start paying. You have to pay a base fee, regardless of whether you use the water or not. So he gets a bill for it, and he goes, "Mom, this has got to be a mistake. I'm not even using the water." I said, "It's a base, son. Remember we talked about that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford the utilities on both these places."
you just, I know.
Oh man!
But you know, that's the transition everybody goes through. If you're fortunate enough, you stay where you're at, and then you move. But he's saying, "Well, I got double water bill." Well, until you move, I guess.
Well,
but-
originally he wanted to rent a house. He said, "Let me just
Oh.
rent a house somewhere and let's go ahead and sell mine." I
Hmm.
said, "Okay, but," I said, "you know what rent is?" "Well, no, I really don't." So we started looking at rental properties, and higher than what his payment is with taxes and insurance.
For less of a house.
For less of a
Oh,
house.
yeah, much less.
much
Oh.
less. And
Oh, yeah.
he's got Libby, and you got to pay a deposit for a pet, and you don't get that back, and you got to usually pay a higher rent, you know. And so by about the end of the week, he was like, "I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay right here while we build it." And I said, "I think that's a good idea." You
Yeah.
know, he goes, "Yeah, I don't want to move twice either." And I said, "I get it."
Oh
My
man.
word.
Anyway, just pray for him, folks.
Yeah.
And you know, you don't have to pray that this goes through. You pray that God's will be done,
Yeah.
whatever makes him
Yeah.
comfortable. either way, we're good. We'd love to have him out here, and he would love to be out here. And I think his desire to be out here is really super strong. So he's going to try to work it out. And Matt is like this too. Once he has this episode, he will be better. He's just got to get things out to the forefront. You know, he bottles it up, and then it's like bleh.
Yeah, it's blah all at one time.
Exactly. So.
And then he apologizes over and over
Oh,
again.
he's a good.
Sends me
He's
a
a
text,
good boy.
and Mom, I'm sorry. I know you've worked really hard on this.
Yeah,
And,
he's a good boy.
yeah, he is.
All our boys are different in how they handle things. That's what's crazy. Every one of them. And as you get older, it's even more different. There's huge difference, and you can see it when they're like building a house. Colin Shannon, what Chad does, and you all know what we're talking about with your kids. You just see these different personalities come out. Not different personalities, characteristics that they've developed over the years. You know, and I mean, I still look at them as kids. Chad's 41, Kyle's 39, Matt just turned 38. But you all know what we're talking about.
Well,
you know,
we've
we're
also
still,
been through this so many times. We have built so many.
Yeah, true.
And for me, it's just second nature to know how to go into the bank, what numbers to take, you know. And this is his first time to build. So
Well, and the thing is too, he has a nice house. It's
does.
probably 40 years old. It's probably built in the 60s, 80s, 70s, built in the 70s. So that's, 30 and it's 50, 60.
But it's got a brand
it's
new
real
roof.
good, nice, beautiful house.
got a new heating and air. He put new heating
Yeah.
and air in it.
You all seen the outside and the inside of it.
Yeah, we
Mom,
did all the kitchen cabinets
Mom,
are
we
new.
did, yeah,
and-
right. So it's going to be a seller. I don't think it'll be on the market for a week. I really don't. That being said, dude, you're going from that house, which is great, to a brand new house. You can't expect, unless you put a bunch of money down,
And he's going to.
and he's going to come out, where you're at right now. It's just not realistic.
Well,
but it's going to be pretty doggone close.
Our interest rate and his interest rate is really good. We got interest when it was really low.
Yeah.
But right now, there's like 4.35 out there with one lender that I'm aware of. And that's only, he's got about 3% right now.
Yeah.
And by the time he gets done building, I think interest rates will be down to that. So, but you can't ever predict what the future is going to be. And I just don't believe that you can sit around and worry about it. You either have faith that you just need to do it, or you just back off and say, Lord, I'm content where I'm at. And I'm content regardless of which direction he goes. But I'm not going to keep secrets from him just because, but I'm going to, if I have to do that again, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to tell your dad, he's going to tell you, and then he can deal with it while I go, sit out on the front porch. Because it knocked the wind out of my sails last night.
Yeah, that's right. The wind will pick back up. It'll get windy again, dear.
hope so.
Believe me.
I hope
Meanwhile,
so.
we're sitting here on this front porch. I'm looking
it's
out
beautiful.
some nice green, yellow dandelions and moles digging a hole in my yard. I just couldn't be any happier. And today was a good day because I got to do some things I wanted to do, and tomorrow's going to be a good day. I'm going to up my game a little more and do some stuff because we got these 2 great days. And I'm hoping, folks, this weather comes your way. Keep going all the way up to the northeast for everybody up there. I haven't looked what your forecast. I don't know. But if it makes it your way, that'd be great. Got some rain coming Wednesday, so about kind of where we need to be. A little warm today, but
Wednesday we'll have to go sit in the barn.
Wednesday you're going to go sit in the barn. You go sit, yeah. If it rains, you'd run down there and see what's coming in.
Actually,
And we really
I
do.
said
I heard that mouse in your pocket. By the way, there's 2 things, and by the way. I've got to stop saying by the
No,
way.
by the way.
Just stop it, okay? The question I posed about daylight savings time, I told everybody earlier, I got feedback was crazy good. Thank you guys very much. One person said, it stuck in my mind, he's an insomniac. I never thought about this. Well, insomniacs are up all night, right? They don't sleep very well. So to him, when the night is shorter, that's good. But then he says, when you go back to standard time and the nights are longer, he said, that's bad. So he said, I don't know what to do. He said, it's good for me and bad for me. And I felt sorry for him. Somebody set up in New York, they did it, went to daylight savings time to give the farmers longer to stay out in the fields. Well, that is a lot of why they do that in the summertime, to give everybody more time when it's warmer to be outside and do things like that, stay open longer, whatever it is, outside activities. And I get that. I don't have a problem with that. But it is that dramatic change that we're going through right now. And some folks said that, it could take them a month to get back to where they are.
It does me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, seriously. My wake up pattern now, and then this morning I'm constantly checking the sun. Is the sun up? Can I go out now? Can I go out now? And it's an hour later, an hour, and just gets me started an hour. So I feel like I'm behind.
And grumpy.
And grumpy. And then I have this thing where if it's 10 o'clock in the morning, let's just say 10. Well, I know that standard time is actually 9. And I play that scenario over in my mind all day long, all summer long. I'll look at it and go, well,
it's really 9 right now.
Yeah, I do. I say, yeah.
Whatever.
Well, last night, okay, let's be real. It was getting dark about 6:30. So around 6 o'clock, let's say it was dark by 6:30, 6:45, let's say. Well, at 6 o'clock, it starts getting dark.
Not last night.
Dusk. I know, babe.
Oh.
So it's dusk. It start to turn dark, and we start winding down. We both take showers. We're sitting in the chairs. It's dark. We're good. 7 o'clock. We're watching our favorite shows, our recordings, and then we go to bed at 8:30. I say 8:45, 8:30 as well. Last night, about 7:30, the sun is up. Then we're all showered. I said, I'm going to go ahead and shower. And I had to go put the birds up, at 7:30. And 45 minutes later, it's time to go to bed. So I don't like that. It would have happened that way anyway if we'd have just left the time alone, folks. It all comes around. The days get longer in the summer, all right, all the way up to June. It would just come around. So many of you said, I love daylight savings times. Most of you said you didn't care for it. You wanted to just stay one way or the other, or just stay daylight savings time, or just stay standard time. So it was kind of a mixed bag, but I read a lot of comments, so it kind of leaned toward not doing daylight savings time. So we'll see what happens here in November. I don't know if they'll ever change it or not. I think there's too many people that probably pro, and I'll just have to get over it. But it was an interesting exchange of ideas and opinions. It's pretty cool. Some people just, I don't like it at all. I mean, they're just adamant. They were worse than me. I mean, I at least said I could do either one, and they just said, no, I don't want to do it. That's the kind of people we're dealing with, honey. Right there. You know what I'm saying? It kind of scared me a little.
You're putting me asleep.
Kind of scared me. Are you putting you to sleep? Well,
Yep.
All right, what else?
I got nothing.
Let me think. Tired.
I'm very tired.
Daylight savings time.
I'm having a little trouble sleeping.
Because of that?
No, I think it's more, the chair was great, and it is great. It's nice that we have it, but.
Hey, I got a question for everybody. Grandma was thinking about getting one of those, what do you call them? The double beds, the sleep number bed. That's whatever, the beds that they're fold up and make you sit up like that, and split bed. Anybody out there have a split bed? A good split bed. Now, we don't need the massage chair and
But the sides have to be independent, and the temperatures need to be independent, because
If they
he
heat
covers
up.
year round. He's cold. And
I walked in this morning, and you had a blanket on, Missy,
I know.
around you. You
I
were
know.
cold.
I was.
But if you have I do, yeah.
But you know why? Because I'm in that office, and when you get up with the dog and you open that back door, the breeze comes in that back door, the doggy door.
Oh, okay.
And I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't mind covering up. But
Yeah. But anyway, if anybody's got a split bed that they like, we don't need all the whistles and bells. Anyhow, give us your thoughts if you have a split bed. Because I got on and looked, the top 5, top 10, and you get all kinds of ideas, and a lot of it depends on how much money you want to spend, But that might be kind of nice to have that.
I would be.
Yeah, you having the chair getting old?
I just can't turn over. I can,
Yeah, I wondered about it. No, you
I
can't
can't
move.
anyway. I mean, you can't really lay on your side, you know.
Well, you couldn't turn over in a split bed either if you had it jacked up. And you can't turn over and do it,
I really can't.
So, I don't know. You might just have to wait till you get worked on.
I know.
What do they do?
Get worked on. Yeah.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Listen, thank you, good people, for watching our videos. We appreciate y'all very, very much. Keep strong. Pray on. God bless you. Love you guys. Until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love y'all.